Good morning, this is Tom, Negotiating with Jesus, doing my daily routine. I have done all my exercises, which include playing the caged scales, and not only in the positions, but on the strings. I've done my ABCs, A, B, C, up and down the strings, just naming notes. I've done my triads with my picking exercise, which I'm getting better at, but still fumbling around, because I think I don't dedicate the hours it takes. So it's Molly Tuttle, just a little exercise to try and get discipline. I'm now working on triads and the common songwriting pattern of 1, 5, minor 6, 4. So that's axis of awesome. The amount of songs that use kind of that as a starting point, a template. So I'm trying to do it. I was capoing. I did a capo 3, so you can play everything with A shapes. An F, a C, a G, which looks like an E shape, and then an A minor. So, practicing these things, I'm going to put I should put Axis of Awesome, but I think I'm just going to put a little Lutheran Satire clip, just because the name Negotiating with Jesus, I do think that my religious thing is my thing. So one of the things that I did that helped me was to play with the worship band. So you get your skills to a certain level, and then you can play with people and on a regular basis, and it levels you up to a level where you can be satisfied your whole life. What I want is not only for you to learn to the level where you can be satisfied and happy that you are in the music world rather than just watching it, you participated. But then the next thing is leveling up to where you are a creator. So you can get to a level where you cover what other people do, which is super fun. I want, in this age, this transitioning we're going into, which might be transhuman, I want humans to win. So I don't want you to write AI songs where you participate by giving a prompt. And now I've seen several people that can write a mid-song with 20 seconds of effort. It just doesn't seem like that's going to be human heart and soul. I want humans to win. I do think Terminator will be a likely outcome of letting robots and computers guide us. I don't trust them. Okay, so look for Lutheran Satire on the Trinity. It's fantastic. It's very funny. So we're trying to figure out what is life. Life is participating in some of the magic. So music is magic. The magic power of the music in me, triumph. So it's C. I'm going to keep focusing on the key of C, no sharps, no flats. It makes sense to me. I have leveled up to where I can kind of play the key of C and its relative minor, A minor, which always drags me into minor keys. I'm leveling up, but it's a slow process. It is more like the tortoise than the hare. So the tortoise does win, but that's a grind. So we're going to grind on. 1, 5 is G, C, D, E, F, G. The number system is not hard to understand. It might be hard to incorporate into your muscle memory. G is 5, so that would mean F would be 4, and A would be 6, the 6th chord in music theory is a minor chord. So 1 major, 2 and 3 are minor, 4 and 5 are major, 6 is minor, 7 is diminished. Just because that's how everything works out if you have no sharps or flats in the QC. So that B diminished, which I don't like, and leads back to, makes you feel like it's wants to resolve in C. The D-shaped F. Then up here, so up high, as an acoustic player, to me not as useful, but the whole point of these tutors is they want to break me out of boxes. I think you have to find, here's my analogy, and bad analogies is my Lutheran Satire video. My analogy is we live inside boxes. A house is a box. You find the box that is big enough for you to live comfortably, to take all your stuff, and then live some kind of productive life in a box. So I don't mind boxes. The idea that tutors are going to break you out of boxes is a concept I understand, but ultimately I want the box that's useful. So I do like the caged box. I like it. This is 5. We have the minor 6th and back to the 4. Now I'll do some picking using Molly Tuttle. So incorporating all the things I'm learning, what's the next thing? I need to practice the intervals because I want to know what would sound good. If you're playing a 1, what sounds good with it? So right now I'm going to work on 1, 4, 5, and 6. 1, 4, 5, a zillion songs. Oops, played in 1, 4, 5 with 1, 4, 5. And very common 1, 5, minor 6, and 4. So anyway, those are intervals. Those are also chords, shapes. I like boxes. We're going to continue practicing. I have to do my songs. I will talk to you next time. Let's keep going.